Hey guys, it is Tuesday, June 24th. Let's take a look at how the Ranger in the breakout cycle has performed in the pre-market and New York session. Here I'm showcasing the S&P 500 futures, which is ES, which allows the Asia, London, and New York session zones to be plotted. New York Open happened here. I drew this line here to show what happened in New York Open. We have the London low here, to which price has bounced off it twice before it rocketed up and broke the London high here. You can see that price was chopping a bit because it was within the London high and low range. On our 5-minute here and our 15-minute, you can see it was chopping a little bit, bounced off this low, and then rocketed up to get a nice range 2 break, which is the London high. On the 1-minute time frame, we have our trend flow and then our overlay and volume matrix, which is the VWAP. If you took entry when it all matched together here and took it all the way to the break, you could have got a nice 27-point move. But even just the entry here up to the range 2 break was already 15 points. Now for breakout traders, if you want to wait for the range 2 break, wait for it to pull back and re-enter, you could have entered at any point here, and this would have been a nice 14-point move. So you're still making good amount of money regardless of where you entered, as long as you're following where price is moving. Is a session here, it was chopping a bit, and then once this session ended, it broke up on the outside. You could have took entry here and got about 30 points. You could also wait for Asian high to be taken, to then take entry here, which is 15 points, or up to 18 points. You can also see that range 1 break on the 15-minute, 5-minute here as well. Pretty crispy, 15 points, 18 points. Really nice entries at any time of the day. Now for the London session, it just chopped in between this range. But if you wanted to scalp, you can wait for all the overlays to be above or below. So this one, nice 10-point scalp. Trend flow flip here, overlay down here, 7-point scalp. But if you wanted more of a clear and safe entry, I would wait for it to break or bounce off of a range high or low. Just like what happened here during the New York Open, it bounced off the low and then rocketed up and broke the high, which we got that 30 point that I showed earlier. Now let's take a look at the breakout cycle. If you traded the Asia session, we had that nice massive breakout that happened, and then boom, goes up significantly. Look at that, 20, 30 points here. And then it breaks out on the downside for a little bit, and then it chops a lot. We got these small breakouts happening throughout the pre-market. And the New York session, big chop before it breaks up on the upside here. So we got a nice little breakout, and it continues to go up and up. This was like a long extended breakout on the upside. It just chopped a bit, so it would be like a little slow grind. So this is like a slow grind breakout, but still would make you a ton of money if you entered at this point here. So the breakout cycle, the reason why it prints later is because I have signals optimization, meaning that I want everything to align, like power, ignite, all that stuff. That when it prints, it's giving me the best entry to take this breakout cycle. So you could have took it here, or you could have took it here. So whatever point you would took it, you still would have read the full move, which is like 18 points. Today definitely was a slow day, but if you were patient and waited for these moves to occur, you would have made money. If you want to know how to get access to these insane indicators, check out my channel. Also check out the description. I will link the video on how you can get access to these insane indicators.